You are listening to Practical and Woo by Mindset and Manifest. My name is Eden, and I invite you to embark on a journey with me to explore the practical and spiritual edges of the unknown for the purpose of allowing you to embody and empower yourself uniquely as you are, and to intentionally create and live a life of freedom and fulfillment. Each week, I'm going to discuss topics such as energetics, reality creation, manifestation, astrology, tarot, human design, and more to help empower you to live beyond perceived limitations and to practically design your life so it feels like absolute magic every step of the way. Let's dive in. Well, hello, darling soul. We meet again at this juncture of space and time, in this moment together discussing the practicality of all things woo. Before I dive in, I wanted to share an experience turned mind seed with you. The other day, I was on the phone with a loved one, celebrating something I achieved, and I was also simultaneously sucked into a hazy dreamland of possibility within my own mind. I came to find myself mindlessly squishing a fruit fly on one of the window panes in my condo, and I was stopped in my tracks. Oh my goodness, I mindlessly killed this fly. The thought whisked across my mind like a confronting yellow and black construction sign. The part that bothers me the most is that I did this without thought, without intention. One moment, this fly was living life, and the next, it was mindlessly smushed. So, to honor this fruit fly's brief life, I've decided to contemplate its existence. I realize there is profound wisdom to be known from it. The fruit fly flies towards sweetness with its whole self, a life committed to indulgence, pleasure, and fulfillment. Personally, the fruit fly's testament to self nurturance is a gift I have decided to reap, even though my little buddy has been squished. R.I.P. fruit fly, thank you for your wisdom. To me, life is meant to be lived in growth, expansion, and commitment to the greater whole, and at the same time, in curiosity and play. Two halves meeting in wholeness, purpose and play. Do every single one of us have a purpose? Yes. Do we fit together as we are meant to? Also, yes. Is life meant, designed even, to be enjoyed? I believe so. I have been listening to an audiobook authored by an incredible and inspiring human. It's called The Well Lived Life by Dr. Gladys McGarey. Dr. McGarry is 102 years old. She still practices medicine and most recently gave a TED Talk. She apparently still has a 10-year plan. One of her beliefs is that we are all made to be unique puzzle pieces that fit together in harmony. One puzzle piece, therefore, shouldn't judge another puzzle piece because we each have our place in the puzzle as a whole. Dr. Gladys goes on to remind her readers, or in my case, listeners, of the pain and panic caused by missing even one puzzle piece. Honestly, this happened to me once when I was completing a 2,000 piece puzzle, and I'm still left wondering how that space is meant to be filled. I doubt a manufacturer can send me a single missing piece. How could I even explain to them which one is missing? But I digress. The point is, without you, we are incomplete. You are enough. You are meant to be here. You are needed just as you are on this journey called life, just as you are living it, one step, one action, one moment at a time. For this week's episode, thanks to my friend the fruit fly and the wisdom of Dr. Gladys, I have decided to explore with you the intersection between purpose and play. For centuries, humans have wondered what the purpose of life is. And while finding a precise answer to that question is likely futile, because everything is always in flux, the universe is always expanding, and we each create our own reality, I have faith and certainty in the premise that no matter your purpose, you can be certain that you are purposeful. And no matter what that looks like in practice, it is always possible to discover for yourself as you go. For me, my aligned purpose, at the moment, I should say, is to help you discover the possible magic beckoning you to discover it, to learn the potency of your inner power, and to yield the life fulfillment that is meaningful to you. The reason I believe so strongly in a pleasure filled existence is because I also have the faith and the knowing that when we are living our lives aglow, we can accomplish more for the greater good of all. A single purpose helping to paint the picture of the puzzle as a whole. The creation of a seismic ripple effect of person after person inspiring the next to feel good as they are, to create in the name of what feels greatest to them, and to appreciate the blessings bestowed upon them every moment of every day, even when it feels like you are underwater or the sky is filled with clouds. Herein lies the importance of both purpose and play. You feeling playful, fulfilled, pleasure filled allows you to pursue your purpose here, allows you to be lit up and filled with passion and motivation to push forward. Let's think about this critically for a moment. When you are yelled at or berated to accomplish something, I want to add, especially by your own critical voice, a shadow is cast upon your joy, and you begrudgingly do the task you've been pushed to do. Cursing at the world, you say to yourself, this is something I should be doing, but it feels joyless and meaningless, and I don't want to do it, and I don't like this, and I don't like the way that this feels. Even if the task you're completing is necessary for the advancement of something, it suddenly becomes purposeless and also a bit irritating, or a lot irritating. Purpose is inherently filled with play. And this is something our society strips away from us at a young age. Have you ever watched a child play on the playground? They have this miraculous ability to dance on the playground and simultaneously be in outer space, in a forest, even a make believe 9 to 5. They will assume their role, whatever it may be, with conviction and the commitment of their whole being. Better yet, they are assuming their role joyously. Isn't it possible that if you were to play with the conviction of a child on the playground in your everyday life, you would have more energy, more drive, more excitement to go forward, living life as an exciting adventure rather than condemning yourself to must haves and shoulds? You get to decide if your life is ripe with adventure or with obligation. All it takes is one shift of perception. Modern society has this nasty habit of condemning our imaginations, our inner playground, and instead attempts to convince us that to matter in life means that you must work, hustle, grind, check the boxes on the checklist forcibly and miserably, voiding our pleasure and subjecting us to living life on an assembly line. But for whose benefit? You are told it's for yours. But if you really think about it, at the end of the road, would you be truly happy with that choice? Or would you have rather played in life with your full, beautiful self, learning who you are, having meaningful experiences, appreciating the growing edges, feeling grateful for the gifts? We humans are equipped with senses designed to indulge in our daily experiences in varied formats that light us up. You receive from the world the pleasure of experience, and you give to the world from the light you cultivate and nurture within yourself. To live wholly means to indulge wholly in the gifts that you can both give and receive. The perpetuation of a cycle of bliss that has a force so strong that if every human decided to tap into it, we would thrive together in unity. But alas, this game of life is one with varied experiences and nuanced perspectives. Nevertheless, all of our paths lead to the same destination, and it is within your power to choose how you want to color in the lines as you go. No matter your choice, I am celebrating you for dancing through life with both purpose and play. Until next time.